see that? Man, I have been balancing being present in the moment and taking in this moment of us getting out of homelessness and moving into this apartment and holding the capacity not only for myself but my sisters through everything that we maneuvered through, because it does bring a lot of joy, but there's also a lot of grief that comes with that. And then getting content. So I've always been the type of person, no matter if I always want to do content or not, I'm all about being present, being in the moment. And so I find a balance with getting my content when I have, taken my own moment. And so I'm proud of myself, because I never want to be that person like, hold on, let me get this, let me get that, where, I just go with the flow. That's why it's always so raw and authentic. Sometimes I catch, the moments right then and there. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do be hurt. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Cause yesterday, me and the girls, we had made a video in our new apartment, and it was so raw and so authentic. And my phone talking about some low storage. I was so hurt. So, sometimes you gotta redo it, and it's just like, I don't like to fake it or do scripts. Like, I like it to be raw. So I need a camera. Well, yeah, and it will come. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying. I'm about to use. I have a tripod, and I'm about to put it to use. Obviously, you can tell I'm not used to having it yet. Here we go. Yes, I'm laying down, because yes, I'm tired. But, I hope y'all can hear me with the AC. I gotta get some wireless mic soon. But, yesterday was just, it was a crazy day. The devil tried everything he could to try to ruin and strip that joy from us. But, I fall back and I'm like, bro, leave. Okay, like, you done tried everything to get us from coming to this point. We're here now. Just let up. Just let go. Let it go. Cause, woke up in the car. We went to the Y to shower. We're operating off of no strength. We're tired. We're drained. It's hot. And as we're driving, literally driving on the highway to go pick up the keys, my car's engine light comes on and it's blinking, and I know it's my engine misfiring. And so you can literally feel the car like shift and drop in speed. So I'm going 70, 75 on the highway, and it drops and shifts, and we're down to like 60. And I honestly thought it was gonna stop on the highway. So I'm like, God, like, I'm praying like, God, please, like, let me just make it to the office. If it don't turn on, then I'm good. Because my whole thing is like, I've opened up about how our car has been our biggest problem being homeless, but it's been our shelter. So we've had no choice but to keep putting money into the car to keep the AC running, to make the gas smell go away, because that's our home. It's like if a pipe breaks in your home, you know what I mean? You don't want to fix it, but you got to, or what? You just gonna let your home flood? No. So, a couple weeks ago, I opened up about how I had just got the car fixed, and then the next day something else was going wrong with it, and it was just like, I've put like $5,000 into work with this car, so it was like, all right, look, it became more stressful, and we had to make another decision. Like, we can't keep putting all our money towards the car. Like, we need to save every dollar to be able to get a place. And so I just pray to God. I'm like, God, please just hold this car off until we get approved for a place, because then we have a home. If the car shuts off on us and doesn't work while we're living in the car, we will be on the streets. Or if the AC stops working and it's 150 degrees, I mean, not 100, that's how I feel, but 110, 117 degrees in Arizona. Like, and so the engine light had came on and stuff and was blinking, but then after a couple of days it went away. So I was like, thank you, God. And for the most part, it's been doing very well. So for it to come on at that to yesterday, like right when I'm going to get the keys, like I have an appointment too. So like now I'm like, I don't want to miss my appointment because there's only a certain amount of a time frame that you can pick up your keys, especially on a Saturday. So I'm like, oh my God, here we are. So that was very stressful, obviously, and it made me, irritable. But I went in, got my keys. It took 10 seconds. And when I walked out, I told myself, this is the moment that I've been praying for. This is the moment me and my sisters have been talking about, praying for. My family, my love, my partner, like we all have talked and imagined and prayed about this moment. I'll be damned to let anything strip me from that joy and my sisters from that joy. So I hurry up, shifted my perspective. It was like, I have the keys in my hand. I don't care about nothing else. And so, so from there, I was like, I'll deal with the car whenever I'm ready. And so we came into place. The girls hadn't seen it yet. The first apartment that like I showed on social media, the 1-bedroom, those went fast. We're going, and I was hurt a little bit, but I had to remind myself, like, Bree, what's for you won't miss you. If it's for you, it's gonna be for you. And so it wasn't meant to be. And obviously, because here we are in a 2-bedroom, a huge 2-bedroom. And so, yeah. But I'll talk about all that later. I just wanted to give a quick update, after sleeping here. It feels amazing, and I'm beyond blessed. Like and the amount of love that people are showing, like our videos going up. Over 1 million views on Instagram and TikTok. Like, what is it, little old me? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say I'm not special, because I know I am, but I don't know, I just post authentically. It's taken a long time to get to here, to be able to post such vulnerable things, but that's who I am. I'm very vulnerable. I'm a very deep, emotional, driven type of person, and I'm very empathetic, and I've always worn my heart on my sleeve, but through everything that I've been through and all the trauma and stuff, I've learned to put, I don't even know, a whole bodysuit over my sleeves now, because the world has shown me that with a heart like mine, you get hurt. And so, as much as I've tried to not wear my heart on my sleeve, my heart is literally outside of my body. People can see it in my smile, my spirit. So yeah, being seen for just being raw and authentically myself, and my sister's story, my family's story, and just, to me, it's just regular posting. It doesn't take a lot of skits or anything like that. Like, it's my life, y'all, and I think that's why a lot of people like it. It's raw. There's not a lot of rawness going on when people are going through real life things, but that's always been me. That's always been me. I will always be raw. I just finally have gained the strength to do it on social media. And so that's a beautiful thing within itself, and I thank God for that. But yeah, so it feels amazing. The AC is running. It's quiet. My sisters, most importantly, my sisters are sleeping in their room, and they're not sleeping in the car anymore. And this was the point of it all. Them. I do it over again, over and over and over again. And I want to say one more thing, because my storage is running low, so I'm possibly gonna have to get another phone on my phone line to make it cheaper, to be able to have something else to record with, or hopefully I'll be able to get a camera soon. People are showing so much love on GoFundMe right now. It's crazy. Like, they're showing more love now that I've opened up about getting approved for apartment. It's amazing, because I don't want to say too much, right? Well, this probably gonna be posted after the fact, but before I got the place, I was just getting in a state to where I wasn't able to function. Like, I was tired, I was exhausted, and like I didn't have it in me anymore. And obviously God was carrying me, but because I felt like everything was like crashing in on me, and I had so much pressure because school starts here very soon in Arizona, like end of July. And so we're in July, and I'm like, oh my God, like I gotta get a place. I gotta, figure out what I'm gonna do custody wise. Like, am I gonna go to court? My arm is shaking. Am I gonna go to court right away? Am I gonna be representing myself again, Lord? Or am I gonna be able to get a lawyer? What are we gonna do? And so, like all that just started, my mind idling just. And so here we are now. I will have enough to get a lawyer this time around. And if God told me, Bree, you're gonna represent yourself again, because I'm gonna supply you with everything that you need, I trust God. Is it easy? No. I sat in that courtroom for 2 hours and fought against our mom and their dad. Yeah. By myself. My partner was right behind me. Our other siblings, not there. The neighbors that knew about the abuse and knew my sisters were left home alone and that my sisters were coming to the door banging on to be there to be safe, didn't show up. It was just me. I'll do it again. I don't need nobody to show up. I'm going to show up. I don't wait around for people to come around and be like, oh, okay, I believe them. No. So what I'm saying is this time around, God is like, you're gonna have a lawyer. And the lawyer is going to be able to reach levels that you just don't have the education for. You got the heart. All right? You got the heart. I give you that. You got the fire inside. You have the voice, but you deserve to sit back and let somebody fight for you guys the way that you need to be fought for, so we can get what we need, which is permanent full custody. So me and my sisters can be free. Right now we're free because we're in Arizona and we're not with mom. We don't have to contact mom or anything, but we're not free yet. I want to be able to no longer ever have to have any communication with her. Block her for good and never have to worry about, oh, well, what if she goes back on giving me guardianship? It's not in her control anymore. And it's coming. It's coming. I feel it. I know it. I feel it in my soul. And I just want people to know that's watching this, if you're going through something similar, this has been a 5-year fight. All right? And I will open up about that to help people, break it down for people. But this hasn't been an overnight thing. And just a couple months ago, the judge had ordered my sisters to go back to her abusive mom. I've seen people on social media say, oh, well, there's a reason why they were ordered to go back to mom. Yeah, because we have a broken system. And I have 2 black sisters. Believe it or not, if y'all don't want to consider us black because we're mixed and we got a white mama, no. 2 little black girls going in front of a white judge with a white mama crying and acting like, playing victim. Are we seriously gonna do this right now? That's why we have a broken system. Even as y'all can see, I started to get a little worked up, so my phone cut off saying too much storage, and this is where I started running into issues with not being able to record content because of my phone storage. Either way, this was, the day after moving in, and I'm just beyond grateful for me and my family to have this home. But it's also the realities of what I have to go through and maneuver through as well on such a short time frame.